At the dawn of time, the earth breathed in a rhythmic primal peace. But the winds of change are merciless, carrying black toxins that choked the very lungs of nature. In the heart of this encroaching shadow, the Guardian stirs. The Lord of the Forest rises like a living mountain. The ground trembles beneath his weight, announcing to the heavens that the age of stillness has ended. Suddenly, the air shifts. A wave of lethal frost sweeps through the woods. From the white haze, a colossal shadow looms, a titan forged in the depths of the ancient ice age. It is the first beast, the glacial mammoth, carrying the raw power of an eternal winter within its massive tusks. Their gazes lock, the fire of fury burning in the great ape's eyes against the cold void of death in the mammoth's stare. The primal struggle begins. The king thunders against his chest, a deafening roar with a momentum that shakes the very foundations of the mountains. The two forces collide. It is the moment of impact where the immovable mountain meets the roaring hurricane. Tusks and fists intertwine in a macabre dance of death. The ice beast possesses the strength of eons. With a lightning-fast strike, it hurls its rival into the air. But the Forest King knows no surrender. He adapts, turning the frozen terrain to his advantage, swinging a massive frozen trunk like a lethal club, forging a weapon out of the harsh elements. Yet, the mammoth's icy hide is as hard as steel, shattering the wood and defying the blow. The beast slams its foot down, causing jagged spires of ice to erupt from the earth, encircling the king. In a blur of motion, Kong leaps high, defying gravity itself, channeling the storm's rage into his fist. The seismic impact forces the great beast to its knees. If only for a second, there is no retreat, no submission. Eyes blaze amidst the killing frost. The mammoth's glacial fury explodes, its lethal tusks lunging forward to gore its foe, tossing the king aside like a broken doll into the forest wreckage. From deep within the beast, a blizzard erupts, cold enough to freeze the blood in one's veins. A frigid death pursues him, but the instinct to survive burns hotter than the frost. Nature is a double-edged sword, and the king knows how to wield it. With a single, calculated strike, he aims to shatter the invincible armor. Driven to madness, the ice beast rages, and the earth screams as a devastating earthquake tears the battlefield apart, shifting the balance of power. In a final, desperate move, the living mountain lunges toward the unknown, escalating the fight to a new level of insanity. The king doesn't just want to survive. He seeks to conquer the summit of the beast. But the ice is more than armor. It is a living weapon that rejects invaders. The frost gnaws at his bones, and his iron grip begins to falter. With a violent heave, the earth rejects what it does not want. The fall is not the end, but the birth of a new rage. The adversary grants no time to recover. Death comes fast. Yet, in the face of the deluge, the mind proves to be a sharper weapon than muscle. When raw power meets raw power, the world quakes. They catch their breath in the middle of a frozen hell, but the heavens have their own designs. The storm intervenes. The earth's cry rises as lightning tears through the sky, signaling an unyielding wrath. A radiant abyss opens between the rivals, a barrier of light and fire. Kong stares into the chasm, the earth's angry energy reflecting in his eyes. The ice beast, however, refuses to back down, its roar challenging the very thunder above. Nature revolts. Towers of ice shatter like fragile glass under the weight of the gale. Amidst the collapse, Kong evades death with impossible grace, while the frozen titan crushes the debris with its mighty tusks without blinking. The storm intensifies, swallowing the world in shadows. Despite the sky's fury, the primal urge to fight pulls them back together, fist against tusk. The clash of titans resumes in the heart of the inferno. They recoil from the impact, the ground groaning under their heavy footfalls. From the depths of frozen history, a white storm surges to scorch everything in its path. But the Forest King will not stand idly by. The ancient beast attempts to ensnare its foe, its trunk coiling like a constrictor. Brute force is the only language these titans speak. Breaking free from the grip does not mean escaping the tusks. From the wreckage, the king finds his opening. He delivers a single shattering blow to the ice, crushing the beast's pride. The glacial mountain staggers, cracks spiderwebbing across its hide. This is the law of the jungle. Only the strongest survive.